Hi guys, Azurace here, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG video. I've done one of these in a long time. It's been so long since I've done one of these, but today I don't have any products to open. I haven't bought any of them in quite a long time. I still have to open some more at some point. I'll get some in the future, but today I've just got a little bit of a video to tide over the fans on my channel that like my Pokemon TCG stuff, and that's actually today I've got my top 10 cards that I have within my possession. These are the 10 favourite cards that I currently have right now sitting in my collection. So as you can see, there's some cards off screen, so it's going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then there's one behind this middle one, which is going to be number 1. Now, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you can probably guess a few of the cards that are going to be in this video. So, without further ado, let's just get right into number 10. So number 10, we have this Mew promo. This is the Mew promo from the Super Premium Collection Mew and Mewtwo box that I opened up not too long ago. I opened it up around maybe Christmas time. I just absolutely love this card. Now, what I will say is, I'm not going to be able to talk too much about them because I don't really play competitive. I don't know how playable they are in the actual game. But what I will say is just how amazing and beautiful they look. So you can see it right here, so shiny. I've mentioned this before in the opening, but I just absolutely love it. I love this one over the Mewtwo one because I feel like Mew doesn't get enough love in the TCG. I don't know why. There's plenty of Mew cards, but I just feel like it doesn't get enough love in regards to Mew and Mewtwo. So you can see the shine is absolutely amazing there. It's got that, that hollow foil, that texture. You can see right there, you can see the texture that all the full arts have in the English version. Absolutely fantastic. So that is Mew. Mew is number 10 on this video. Number 8 is the full art Professor Sycamore from Steam Siege. Oh, I remember back in the day, this was not too early in my channel, but it was early enough. I had bought a Steam Siege booster box. I had planned to do a booster box opening for the channel, but when I recorded all of the footage got corrupted, so I couldn't open it. And this was one of the cards that I pulled. Now, I remember back when Steam Siege started, when Steam Siege first released, this card was so sought after. This card was around about maybe 30 to 40 Great British pounds at the time, and this card was no joke. This card was really valuable. You can just, it's absolutely amazing. It's got the texture, it's got that little chest pin right there, looks absolutely amazing. And I don't have many full arts, just full arts from sets. A lot of the full arts I have are from promos and different things like that, but this is one of the favourites from all the set full arts that I have, especially out of the trainer ones. I have a lot more trainer cards still to buy, a lot more full art still to buy, and this is going to be up there with some of my favourites. So let's move on to number 8. And at the number 8 spot, we have the full art Cobalion from Plasma Storm. Now, this is one of my, let me just try and focus him. This is one of my more recent purchases, as you've probably seen on Twitter. This goes all the way back to the black and white days. I, for one, did not actually buy any of the black and white era, the packs like Plasma Storm, Plasma Freeze, Plasma Blast, Noble Victories, Next Destinies, I believe. I'm not sure, I'm probably wrong with a few of them. I'm sure there's Boundaries Crossed as well, because one of these cards actually comes from Boundaries Crossed. But this card is amazing. Cobalion, for one of my favourite legendary Pokemon. If you can even count Cobalion as a legendary. If you can't, then he is a mystic Pokemon, I guess, because he's one of the more kind of sub-legendaries. And he is my favourite. I just absolutely love Cobalion so much. This card is just, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So with that being said, let's just move right on to number 7. And at the number 7 spot, we have the Mega Sceptile EX card from Ancient Origins. Now this is not one I've recently purchased, but this is actually one I have recently pulled. I pulled him back in February. This card was, I love the look of this card. Did they have a Mega Sceptile EX full art? I'm honestly not sure, I'm going to have to look that up. But I just love Mega Sceptile. Mega Sceptile's my favourite Mega Evolution, and to pull this card, I believe I pulled it in, what did I pull it in? I pulled it in a collection box of sorts, but yeah, I absolutely love this Mega Sceptile, and this is one of the cards I could never ever pull when Ancient Origins came out. Ancient Origins is a 2015 set. I just could never pull this card, and it always irked me that I could never pull it, because Mega Sceptile is my favourite, but the fact that I have him now is just absolutely fantastic. So let's move on to number 6. And at the number 6 spot, we have the Skarmory full art from XY Base. Now this is a very weird one because I'm not sure if you guys know, but Skarmory is actually my second favourite Pokemon of all time. And if you are very OG, like, I'm talking so OG that you know me personally, you will know that I had a channel way back in the day called Scottish Skarmory. Scottish Skarmory was a channel that I had back in, I believe, like 2011, 2012, and, well, it's just, it's kind of self-explanatory. I based it off of me being from Scotland and me having a love for Skarmory. So there's a little bit of history for you guys on myself, and plus just look at this card, man. It looks so good, and I don't know why, but I feel like the gold outline here, you can see that much better on this card than you can on any of the other full arts I've shown you so far that have this gold outline. So I think that's absolutely amazing. And well, yeah, so that's the story behind my love for Skarmory and why Skarmory here is sitting at the number 6 spot. So let's move on to number 5. And in at the number 5 spot, we have the Manaphy promo that came out during the Mythical Collection boxes. As you guys know, I covered every single Mythical Collection box on my channel every single month of 2016. That was just absolutely insane that I got to do that for you guys, and I kept committed to it. And you guys should know I highly praise this Manaphy artwork, because just, man, look at it. You can see it's got a bunch of things happening in the background. I love this, and I love that about the new GX full arts from Sun and Moon, or just the GXs in general. They actually have quite a lot going along in the background. I can't really speak, but you can see there's love discs there, there's a couple of Fiona up there, and there's just an amazing background to this. So this was one of my more favoured cards during the whole Mythical Collection box run, and I am very glad I have it in my possession. It's just an absolutely fantastic card. So let's move on to the number 4 spot. And at the number 4 spot, we have a very interesting one. We have the Umbreon Full Art GX from the Japanese version of Sun and Moon Base. This was from the Moon booster box. If you remember back in the day, Sun and Moon was split into 2 boxes. There was a Sun box and there was a Moon box. This is from the Moon box, and if you remember, I pulled this guy back in January on my booster box opening, and man, I just love it. Well, I do love the texture on here and the gold outline. The Japanese full art cards are just like, I mean, you can see it. It almost looks like a mini hyper rare. The hyper rares are so fluorescent, so shiny, and just the normal full arts are so shiny as well here, and I just absolutely love that. Plus, this is the first full art in Japanese I have ever pulled or ever bought, so I thought it was really, really cool, and I absolutely love it to bits. And that is the number 4. So let's move on to the 3 big cards, starting off with number 3. And at the number 3 spot is something I am very, very proud to own. It is the Raikou Gold Star from EX Unseen Forces. Oh my god, I love this card. And if you guys are into the Pokemon TCG, you will know for a fact, Gold Stars are not not easy to come by. Gold Stars are very, very sought after in the community. They go for astronomical prices. Luckily, I got this one for around about maybe £39 or something like that. And just, oh my god, it's absolutely amazing. The condition is amazing. I'm maybe thinking maybe a PSA 9. If I'm very lucky, a PSA 10. But this card is absolutely beautiful. It is amazing. I'm so proud to have it. I'm going to try and get into Gold Star collecting, and if I ever get any more, I'm going to show you guys them and maybe do like a mail video on them on any other cards I get, because I'm starting to get into buying singles now. So yeah, that's Raikou Gold Star. Absolutely love it. The Gold Stars are shiny Pokemon, if you didn't realise. He's actually got a different kind of fur right there. But yeah, that's Raikou Gold Star, in at the number 3 spot. And at the number 2 spot is another card I am very happy to own. It is the Secret Rare Shiny Terrakion from Boundaries Crossed, I believe. Yeah, it's Boundaries Crossed. This Terrakion is amazing. It's like a mini full art and just a regular card. As you can see, it has right there, it has the fighting symbol. It has the texture on the fighting symbol, if I just focus in real quick. As you can see, it has the texture that would normally be on full art cards right there, and then on the shiny parts of the card it has the full art texture as well. So this card is just absolutely amazing. There's a few more. I believe there's a Virizion one, and there's also another one. I can't remember exactly what it is, but this card is fantastic. This card only barely misses out in the number 1 spot out of the final card. My favourite card of all time, and I'll give you the reason why. And finally, in at the number 1 spot, we have Entei. Gold Star Entei from EX Unseen Forces, the other Gold Star in my possession. And I didn't even get this guy that long ago either. I got him along with Cobalion, Skarmory and Terrakion over there. This guy is going to stand in my collection, and he's going to be quite memorable and quite a sentimental card to me for forever, really, I guess. Even though he's like only got recently, just for the fact that Entei right here is my first ever Gold Star. Entei is my first ever Gold Star card. And that's not that crazy. I mean, Entei, Raikou and Suicune are the 3 most cheap Gold Stars, but still, like, I could never believe that I got one of these in my possession now. Like, even if you just look at the bottom of the card there, 2005, more than a decade ago these Gold Stars released, and that is absolutely crazy. But with that being said, we'll stick Entei there over Umbreon. That is it, guys. That's the entire top 10 most favourite cards in my current possession. You can see them all right there in all their glory. So, if you guys like this video, if you would like to see more videos like this, please do leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. Share this amongst your friends. I've been Azure Ace, and thank you for coming to the video.
You have arrived. I'm here to tell you that if you don't subscribe to Azure Ace for Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts, and Pokemon TCG content, you will wander forever in the darkness of your heart.